you're just not connecting to people? Maybe your empathy skills can use an upgrade. Watch this video and I'll give you 5 quick ways to make stronger connections. For smart communication skills and social emotional learning, subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to get notified when I post a video every Tuesday. You don't need me to tell you that it seems to be getting harder and harder to relate to others. We all seem to be hunkered down in our emotional bunkers, not letting anybody in. But expressing our feelings and experiencing those feelings with others is what being human is all about. I'm Paul Peixoto with WholeWorker, and I've been successfully training professionals like yourself over the past 20 years in communication skills and social emotional learning. Now I'm pulling from all of those workshops 5 quick ways that you could upgrade your empathy skills and build stronger relationships. So let's get going. Now before we go anywhere and upgrade our empathy skills, let's define empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and feel what others are feeling. It's not sympathy, which is simply feeling sorry for someone else. Empathy goes a whole lot deeper. Now I have to be careful here because I've got a complete online 3-hour course on emotional intelligence, which includes empathy training as well. I'll tell you about that course at the end of this video. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet here. I just want to give you 5 quick ways that you can upgrade your empathy skills today. Let's get to it. Okay, here are the 5 steps to developing the superpower of empathy. Observe signals, listen actively, curiously question, judge not, and acknowledge feelings. Let's talk about those 5. Okay, the first step we're going to take in upgrading our superpower of empathy is to observe signals. I remember years ago reading a study that showed that we give off approximately 3,000 microsignals per minute just in our face alone. We are tremendously communicative creatures, and mostly what we communicate is emotion. But we've learned in our distracted world to tune out those signals day in, day out. So what I want you to do is observe those signals and take it the next step. I want you to engage with that individual when they give off that signal, because they're not giving it off just for themselves. They want you to engage with them. They want you to know that this is how they feel. So observe those signals and engage with that person. That's how you can increase your power of empathy. Now, the next step we can take in upgrading our superpower of empathy is to listen actively. What do I mean by that? Well, the first thing we have to do is block out all distractions. Make sure we're making some good eye contact with that individual. Listen to every word they're saying. Don't analyze it, don't judge it, just listen to it. Let it seep into you. Give those what we call minimal encouragements along the way so that it encourages them to keep on talking and share more of their feelings, express more of their feelings. What are those things? Those little, yeah. It might be a full question like, and how did you feel when he said this? Those are what we call minimal encouragements. You naturally do that when you're on the phone. I want you to do that when you're face to face. When we employ active listening, we engage that person more fully and get them to express their feelings more directly. I'm curious to know how you'd rate your empathy skills. On a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest, I'd love it if you put that number in the comments below. And let me know why you feel that way. Okay, the next step that we can take in increasing our superpower of empathy is curiously question. You know, if we're going to have empathy for an individual, it's going to stem from being curious about how they feel. So next time you're engaged with an individual, ask them deeper questions. How did that make you feel when that happened? How did that make you feel when he said that to you? Those kinds of questions will help you get into what they're feeling and what they're thinking. And this will develop a stronger relationship, a stronger bond between you and that individual. These are what we call open-ended questions. They get people to articulate feelings. Closed-ended questions are those binary questions, yes, no. Do you like your job? Yes. Do you like your dog? Yes. These things don't develop conversation, so ask more open-ended questions. The standard open-ended question is, how did that make you feel? If you employ that question alone, you will develop a stronger bond and a deeper relationship in that conversation with that individual. Curiously question. Get curious about other people. Okay, this next step in attempting to increase our power of empathy is not an easy one, I'll be honest with you. It's called judge not. And the reason it's not easy is because we are judgmental creatures by nature. We are evaluating all the time whether this is a good experience or a bad experience, whether we're going to experience pain here or experience pleasure here. So that evaluation, that judgmentalism comes on us all the time. What we need to do when we're trying to develop empathy for a person is suspend that judgment. And you can do it with practice. We want to suspend that judgment while we're relating to that person. Don't evaluate every word, because you're trying to feel what they're feeling. So you've got to step into their shoes. You've got to see the situation from their point of view. So judgmentalism gets in the way. So as much as we can detune that judgmental attitude and that judgmental spirit, that'll aid us in increasing our powers of empathy. Now, I've also got a playlist on emotional intelligence right here on my YouTube channel. It's sort of like a free short course on emotional intelligence. You could get to that playlist by clicking on the suggested video tab that's above me right now. And lastly, another step we can take, and maybe the most important one here, is acknowledge feelings. You know, there's a reason why we emote. There's a reason why we express those feelings. We want those feelings to be acknowledged. So when you come upon a feeling in an individual, when they say, I was really angry, tell them that you sense, I sense your anger in this situation. I can see that Bob, when he said that, made you really angry. That validates a feeling and helps you build that strong relationship with another individual. So always, 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 when a person expresses a feeling, when they label it, acknowledge that feeling and relate to it yourself. That'll help you build a strong bond and increase your empathy for that individual. Okay, so that's 5 quick ways that you can employ the power of empathy to develop stronger relationships. Now, if you want to boost your emotional intelligence skills a bit farther, I've got a free backgrounder that you can download right now. The link is in the show notes below. It's entitled 10 Ways to Boost Your Emotional Intelligence Now. Feel free to download that today. We've got multiple ways that you can connect with the WholeWorker community. You can connect with us on our Facebook page, on Twitter, on Instagram, or go right to WholeWorker.com and you can download some more free communication tools. The links to all of those channels are in the show notes below as well. Now, if you really want to strengthen your emotional intelligence skills and get serious about this, I've got a complete online course. It's about 3 hours of video. It usually takes about a month to go through because there's lots of exercises in there that you've got to take out into the real world and experiment with. The link to the course description page is in the show notes below this video. It'll take you to the enrollment page and you'll see more about that course, what the benefits of the course are. And as you're going through the course, I'll be your coach. So any questions you have along the way, you have direct access to me to coach you through that material, okay? The course is entitled EQ is the New IQ, Developing Your Emotional Intelligence. Again, the link is right below me. Okay, if you like this video, hit like right now. That's the thumbs up button. And while you're at it, subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. And share this channel with your friends as well. Also, if you found this video helpful, type helpful in the comments below. I'd love to know it. I'm Paul Peixoto with WholeWorker. Thanks for watching.